Howdy y'all, I recently upgraded my main game PC, meaning now I have some extra components I can use to upgrade the PC I'm using to record this video. Well, to record all the videos that I do. I love finding new uses for old hardware that I have that ends up getting replaced by the new hardware. So I'm hoping I can get some stability out of my recording setup with my old gaming PC. And here it is. I built this machine back in 2016, and for the time it was pretty good at games and also a lot of the editing work I was doing. I originally attended university to become a video editor before I ended up actually in desktop support. But given that this thing served me well about 10 years ago, well anyway, it should still work well for recording video content. I was using it for a lot of editing because I have a bunch of drives in here. Yeah, I think at its peak I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 drives in here. I'm not going to be reusing any of these currently. These are all going to go into my archive because I want to keep my old files. But I have some new storage drives I can use in order to record new content. The main thing I want to do though is clean this thing up because oh my, it is so dusty. That and apply new thermal paste to the cooler. So might as well get started. Now in order to give this thing a proper clean, I think I'm actually going to take all the components out, dust them off, and then rebuild it. So let's start with the graphics card. This GeForce GTX 1080 FTW from EVGA served me really well and really holds up kind of well today. Granted, it can't do RTX, so there's some titles it can't play now, but the value I got out of this card is really good, especially considering 4080s and 5080s are, I don't want to pay those prices. My upgraded gaming rig is using a used 3070 Ti, and for what I play, which is mostly Halo, that thing is serving just fine. There we go. Ooh, that's dusty. There we go, got the motherboard out. That is dusty. Also, I think this brand is like banned in the US from selling new stuff or something. I think they were doing something with the Chinese government, I don't know. I bought this thing back in like 2016, so thing's a lot lighter when it does have an entire PC in it. Who would have thought? This thing was so unbelievably dusty. I really should do maintenance more often. Oh man. Well, now that this thing has been stripped down to its bones, I can go and clean all of it. So this will be a before and after. Okay, I know this thing's gonna need the cooler off so I can dust it and also repaste it. Oh yeah, and by the way, the reason that the RAM configuration is like this is either one of the slots or one of the RAM sticks is dead, so I might have to investigate that a little bit. Ooh, that is crusty. Yeah, this thing needs more thermal paste. There we go, that should be good. Got this and this cleaned up, so time for some PTM. Well, I almost got all of it. And that's now reapplied. Got the motherboard plugged in, RAM, CPU, got the fans, the GPU, and the power supplies over here. I don't really have it cable managed at the moment, but I just want to do like an initial test to make sure I didn't short anything while taking this thing apart and cleaning it. So here comes the scary part where I flip all the switches and hope I did it correctly. Oh, there it is. I'm like, I wasn't paying attention to the post. No keyboard detected. Well, I mean, yeah. Yep, it can't find the DIMM slot in the C area, so I guess we're just gonna live without that one. Only gonna have 40 gigs of RAM. I got the machine over here to my right. I'm gonna power it on for the first time and install Kubuntu. Wait, I have a Windows installation on this? Turns out I put the wrong SSD in. I was supposed to put this one in because it's a data drive, but I'm just gonna leave it out for right now. And there we go. Wait, no, this is Arch. Okay, and this is what the new one looks like. Hopefully things are a little bit better for me. At least I'm going to be able to record things in a little bit better way because this graphics card now has a 1080 in it instead of a 770 as before. Color's probably going to look a little bit different, and audio might sound also a little bit different, but I'm going to have to tune that as I go. But thanks for tagging along while I went and cleaned an old PC. That'll be it for now. So long, y'all.